and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that you're all doing well, and I hope that wherever you are in the world you are enjoying some lovely family time over this holiday season. For me and my family, this holiday season is going to look very different than it usually does, as you can see by the title, we are moving. So if you would like to see lots of packing content, lots of organising, we're not just doing a little move, we're moving across to the other side of Australia. Please continue to watch. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And let's get on into the video. Hi guys, so as I said before, we are going to be having a big life change and a big family adventure. We are going to be moving from Brisbane all the way to Perth. Now, luckily for us, we have lived in Australia for, I think it's 17 years now. So we are old hats living in Australia. We're not new to it anymore. And we are so fortunate that we've been able to live in other states. And luckily for us, WA, Perth, is a place that we've lived before. We actually lived there for 8 years. So this move really isn't like a massive decision for us, because we know a lot about Perth. So I thought I would just give you a little bit of the backstory about why we're moving back there, just let you know how we came to the decision and why we're doing it. And hopefully I want to document the journey, because it is a massive move. It's something like 6,000 kilometers. I'll have to get the actual distance. We're planning on driving across the Nullarbor Desert, so that's going to take us a couple of days. Now, we have done that journey before as well, all the way back in 2007 when we moved from Melbourne to Perth. So it looked a lot different in those days. Now it will be myself, my husband, our 2 children and a dog. So continue to watch if you'd like to see all of that, and let me know if you've got any questions. I would be more than happy to answer them. So firstly, we live in Brisbane, Australia. It is December what day is it? December 18th as I'm making this video. About 6 weeks ago, my husband came home from work and said that he'd been given basically an offer that we couldn't really turn down. He works in the Brisbane office, but he has previously worked in the Perth office, and a lot of his work is Perth based. And ironically, when we was in Perth, a lot of the work was Brisbane based. That's why we moved over here. But when he was given the opportunity to go back to Perth with a relocation package, so no out of pocket costs, to be a like for like salary, and just nothing would change apart from the state that we're living in, basically. Obviously it's a massive decision, so he came home and talked to me about it. Now, Perth has always got a soft spot for us. It is where we firstly had our 2 children and raised them, and also we did get married there. We got married on the beach, which was absolutely amazing. We've got family over there. We made a lot of family and family-like connections through friends over there. And Perth is so beautiful, and we loved living there. It was our first real Aussie adventure, because we only managed to live in Melbourne for 1 year. So when he said that Perth was on the cards, it wasn't really a massive decision for me. I love moving around, and especially since we're not originally from Australia, we're from the UK. I just think making these moves is a massive opportunity for us, and if they are coming our way, then we should just do it, and fly by the seat of our pants, or just do it. It's an opportunity that we're so lucky to get, and I was all up for the move. Obviously it's not just myself and my husband to consider anymore. We have children, and our children are 15 and 11, so they're teenagers, and friends are everything, and routine and change can be hard. So we said that we would only do this move if it would be okay for them in the move as well. So we had a big family decision to make, and to our surprise, both of our boys were very positive about the move, and yeah, you know, they're a little bit apprehensive about friends and school, but we have assured them that this will be a decision that we all make together, and areas that we might move back to, they will be a part of, and schooling, and yeah, we're going to do this as a tight family network. So once we've kind of made a decision, the next thing would be to say yes to the work offer. So this is the same company, and as I said before, not much different, just a different state. So once we have made the decision, we need to wait for all the paperwork, signed, sealed, delivered, then we can think about actually moving from here. This is the stage that we are at now. The decision has been made, the employment are aware that we want to go, and we are awaiting all those final decisions. And luckily for us, if you don't know, Australia have their school holidays over the Christmas period. So from the boys broke up on the 13th of December. So from the 13th of December all the way to the end of January, they have their summer holidays, which is essentially school holidays. So luckily for us, the boys aren't at school and they have finished their school year. So when they go back in January, they would be going into the next year. So it's kind of fallen at a really good time to make that decision. Now we're at the point where school has finished for the year. We've got an extended amount of time off. Myself and my boys have time off. My husband will only get about 2 or 3 weeks. So we really need to cram a lot of things that we're going to do into those 2 or 3 weeks. And obviously we have Christmas in that time, which is a busy enough time as it is. So this is what we've been doing so far. We are, as I say, awaiting all the final details. My husband is due to start sometime next year, you know, the earlier the better. We are hoping for February. We have now got around about 2 months to pack up our house and plan this move. We're so lucky that we have lived in Brisbane now for 8 years, and Brisbane has been absolutely incredible for us. We obviously moved from Perth because a lot of the factor was work, but also Perth is quite a lot quieter city than Brisbane, and we wanted to see more of Australia. And I really do think that we have achieved that goal. We have visited a lot of places in Queensland. It is absolutely amazing. We have raised our boys here. We have managed to build a house here, which is like a massive life goal, and we never thought we'd be able to do that. And we're so lucky that we've lived in that house for 6 years. We have met a lot of friends here who are also as close as family, and yeah, just a lot of connections. But what kind of swayed us to move back to Perth is, and this is only my opinion, is the lifestyle. Where we live in Brisbane is not close to the beach. So we would have to go at least an hour's journey, either north or south of the city, to go to a really nice beach. And being from the UK, the Australian dream is you want to live by the beach, and obviously that comes with a price. And we were so lucky that we have lived by the beach in Perth, and we thought that that wasn't what we wanted. But again, our children were younger, and you know, it just was a different time of life. Now our children are older, and the beach lifestyle is what we want. So in reality, if we wanted to go and live by the beach here in Queensland, we would need to be millionaires basically. Living down in the Gold Coast, which is not really somewhere that I'd like to live. And again, the Sunshine Coast is amazing, but just finding those properties that suit us as a family, which are still close enough to get into the city. Perth kind of ticks those boxes. As you can imagine, we are a family of 4 and we've lived here for 8 years. We have got a lot of belongings, and we've got a big 4-bedroom house that we have filled every room. So for the last 2 weeks, my job has been to declutter and kind of prep this house, because we are going to be selling it. So as I said before, it's the 18th of December. We are planning to advertise this house for sale in early January. We still need to be in contact with real estate agents and still need to find out all the details of that, but early January is our kind of goal to advertise the house, and then with that hope that it sells pretty quickly, and then once the house sale has gone through, we can have a little trip across that Nullarbor Desert and go and find a rental in Perth. We're so lucky that realestate.com is a great app, and you can kind of see what rentals are available, what houses are coming up to buy. We are always on there. Whether we're moving or not, I just like looking on that app. But yeah, it's great to see the houses that are coming up for rent, and obviously because we've lived there before, we have an idea of what the suburb is like. We have a lot of friends and family there, so you know, we're so lucky that they can give us a good kind of rating of the area and also the schools. So yeah, that is our plan. That is our progress so far. So I think I've probably got one more week. Well, next week is Christmas, so I think the rest of this week and early next week will be decluttering. I've been getting rid of old toys and old clothes on Marketplace or donation bins, lots of, you know, clutter that we've kept over the years. We are just planning to get rid of things that we don't need. We're so lucky that the employment have given us a relocation package, so basically they will come in and box up everything and ship it across to no extra cost to us. So it wouldn't really matter if we did take everything, but I don't know about you, but I love an opportunity, and when I'm moving, if I'm going through a cupboard, you know, I'm not just going to pack everything that's in that cupboard. I will go through it, sort it, I will organise it, I will throw away the rubbish, declutter and get rid of things that we don't need, and then just pack things that I know we're going to use. And it feels so good. I've made a good bit of progress, but there's still lots to do. So my plans today are to carry on sorting out our laundry room. We had a spare fridge in our laundry room, which I managed to get rid of yesterday. The walls just need a little bit of a touch up with paint. It needs a big clean, and yeah, I'm hoping to do that today. So I will bring you along for what I can and for all of this journey, and hopefully post along the way. I'm hoping to plan the whole thing, film the whole trip across the Nullarbor and everything in between, and then also how we settle back into Perth on the other side. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you again soon for another video. Okay, so this is the laundry. It's not massive, but we just need to start painting the walls and cleaning everything, and then putting everything back into place. Beige Royale from Dulux, the wash and wear one, and luckily we've got a lot of spare ones of these. It's pretty much the same colour in the whole of the house. So now I'm going to paint this wall and also this wall, and then that'll be the laundry done. so now it's a couple of days later, and actually Christmas Day is only 2 days away now, so I hope that you're all feeling nice and organised and you can relax over this time. As I said for us earlier in the video, Christmas time is going to be really busy, and we're busy cleaning and packing and organising the house. But Christmas Day, I looked at the weather, is actually looking at about 32 degrees here in Brisbane, so that is going to be perfect. Hopefully we'll get to have a swim in the pool and a nice barbecue, and just a good way to enjoy our last Christmas here. I still can't get used to it being a warm Christmas. That we'll never get used to, but it's definitely going to be nice and much needed after doing lots of hard work in the house the last couple of weeks. So I thought I'd just end the video in showing you an update on the laundry. So the laundry is probably the smallest room in the house that needed anything doing to it, and I thought that would be a good place to start. And also it's the most basic room in the house. Like, we just have never really done anything to the laundry since we moved in. We just kept it nice and simple but functional. And yeah, I think like if we'd have stayed in the house much longer, we would have put some like nice cupboards and shelving in, but for the last couple of years it's been absolutely fine and more than we need anyway. So yeah, it's just nice. So yeah, I thought I would show you the finished walls. I'm really happy with it. It just needed a bit of a clean and a paint, and then just put the things back in. And yeah, so I'll show you that now. Okay, so this is the walls all nicely painted. I did have to go over the walls quite a bit because they were a bit patchy. I don't know what was going on with the paint, but yeah, I'm really happy with how the walls have turned out. And yeah, I've just styled this very basically. We've got the sink and our washing machine. Here in this space we did have a fridge, which was really useful, but as we're moving we won't need that now. So we have got a bit of a space there, but I think that it just shows that it's actually quite a decent sized laundry and a nice blank space and canvas for somebody else to move in and do what they want. We've got a little bit of under sink storage there, which is what we needed. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this has turned out. So that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully I'll be back soon with some more updates to the house, and as I said before, I'll film what I can with regards to painting and organising and packing. It's just a very hectic time though as well, and also I want to enjoy some family time, so yeah, I'll film what I can. But I hope you all have a lovely Christmas, and I'll see you again soon for another video.